All right, out here at Raccoon Creek Outfitters, got the Crescent Kayak Shoalie, putting the black pack on it, putting the XI3, Dakota powered. We're gonna rig this thing up and bow mount the XI3 and make it a tournament ready machine for a customer in Indiana. Yep, customer up in Indiana is gonna come down and get this when we get it done. So what better way to enjoy a beautiful day outside in the parking lot? Usually rig them inside, but it's so dang nice we're gonna do it right here. So check it out. We'll do a little time lapse of the build and kind of go over some of the stuff we're going to use, and then we're going to be doing a bona fide later on today. Quick.
Just so you probably put the plate on, right?
Not backwards. I've done it backwards a bunch.
Huh?
So
I think mine went on backwards.
Where's the pin?
Back here, I think.
Yeah, we had to take yours back off and put it back on. The only thing oh no, you put that on too. Never mind. Sweet. We're rock and roll.
Pretty nice.
GoPro highlight. English. Or Dustin, I guess. Sorry, I'm just used to yelling for English. Pull that heat shrink way down so it doesn't get hot. Yeah, I'm going to try to get this one on a little straighter. I wasn't thinking about it really being directional to look neater.
Probably get that back up just a little bit.
It's hard to. It melts all the rubber. Jesus! Hit the hole, you big baby. Hold on, I'm going to heat it up some more. Alright, I'm going to turn it towards you. We got power.
We got power.
Cool.
Where's
I like
the remote
that
at
bend
for this
too,
thing?
'cause that's English. Where's the remote for that motor?
Right there, I'm sure.
Hey, the XL kit is in here.
Cool. Now you
That's
got,
mine.
Now you got more.
It's been confiscated. You got any AAAs?
Some of it.
There is.
Should be.
Oh. Yep. Yeah, ocean. Oh, we got to tighten that. Sweet. There we go.
Yes, well.
that satellite, we're good to go. Yep. Finito. All right, we have finished up the XI3 install on the Crescent Shoalie. I'll show you guys a few details of how we did it. Let's start at the back. I like to run this disconnect. I've been running on my boat and a couple other boats, and just 2 small holes out of here. This screws down so it's fixed, and then the plug goes in there. And then so you can just unplug, take your Dakota out of here. And then Crescent's, or the Shoalie has a strap here and a pad eye down there, so strapping this battery is down perfect. The 13x16 back Black Pack Pro fits in phenomenally in the back of this thing with that battery. This strap, this cam strap, comes with the boat, and it literally goes up through all 4 tie downs and comes back with a little bit of slack. We'll manage that here just a little bit, so that works out pretty great. It's a little tight back here, but if you go down to low seat position, there's plenty of room, but I still think there's enough room to get spun around and look into it and get what you need. And then we use the Marine Co 60 amp plug and all soldered connectors. That's what I was going to point out back here. Every one of these lugs soldered, heat shrink, no connections that aren't soldered, so there's no issues with heat, nothing shorting out, anything like that. I've done a few Shoalies, and this is the best place I can find for the plug. And inside we eliminate one of the rod holders and run your wires back here, so there's no holes in the bottom of the boat. There's a 60 amp breaker, and then I run a loop right here, so whenever you shut this down, it just coils like that underneath there, and that leaves this whole area open. Now, one thing we did, hold on, I'll show you how we mounted the quick release plate. And the other thing about doing this plug right here is it's nice and clean whenever you're not using it, and your rod stagers are still good. A quick disconnect on the motor guide. Now, we did this multiple different ways. On mine, I drilled a hole here and a hole here, and went inside, cut the hatch out, put a plate underneath, because I just didn't feel like this was going to be sturdy enough. So, change of plans. We did rubber grommet, another rubber on top, so this thing has a little bit of flex to it. This gear track is put in with a thread insert inside, so it's strong enough. And we tested Drew's with a 36 volt and my buddy Mike with a 12 volt, and this gear track has not budged at all, so that's definitely going to be strong enough to hold up for a long time. But that's it. Come on out to Raccoon Creek, we'll get you rigged up.